Prime Minister Modi will be in Tamil Nadu for a 2-day tour. Remember, the Prime Minister's visit comes right after his visit to the UK and Maldives. Modi's visit to Tamil Nadu is being seen as a politically and culturally significant trip ahead of the 2026 Assembly elections. Now, the Prime Minister is scheduled to attend the birth anniversary celebrations of Chola Emperor Rajendra Chola and an event that also commemorates the 1000th anniversary of his legendary maritime expedition to Southeast Asia. My colleague Sam Daniel brings us more details.
Well, it's a 2-day program. To begin with, he'll inaugurate the expanded Tuticorin Airport tomorrow evening, and then on Sunday morning, he will be at Gangaikonda Cholapuram, the iconic temple there, celebrating the 1000th anniversary of Emperor Rajendra Chola's conquest of the Gangetic Plains and the maritime expedition to Southeast Asia. This will also commemorate the beginning of the construction of the iconic temple at Gangaikonda Cholapuram. We understand Prime Minister Modi would also release a coin in honor of the Emperor Rajendra Chola, and along with him 25 heads of Shaivite mutts are also expected to participate in that 2-hour-long program. Although this is organized by the Department of Culture under the Union Government, politically this is being seen as Modi's outreach to Tamil Nadu to try and win to establish a connect with the mutts in the state, which although do not have a strong connect with the masses in that sense, the party, sources say, attempts to aim at a kind of a long term to make sure that they'll be able to connect with these mutts, and that could actually help indirectly the party in the long run.
Ahead of the 2026 elections, Prime Minister Modi is headed to Tamil Nadu, where he will not just inaugurate a slew of development projects, but also commemorate the life and legacy of Rajendra Chola. The celebration also commemorates 1000 years of Rajendra Chola's legendary maritime expedition to Southeast Asia and the commencement of the construction of the iconic Cholapuram temple, a magnificent example of Chola architecture. Now, this also marks the latest political upmanship in the state between the ruling DMK, which is organizing a slew of events to mark the Chola king's birthday, and the opposition BJP, which is trying to expand in Tamil Nadu. A day ago, Chief Minister and DMK President M.K. Stalin had said that his government has undertaken works to embellish the Chola Gangam tank in Ariyalur district. I'm being joined by Salem Darididana, DMK spokesperson, also being joined by Ashwathaman Alimuttu, State Secretary of Tamil Nadu BJP, as well as Dr. Nandita Krishnan, historian and author. Let me in fact bring in Mr. Rajendra. Thank you for joining us, sir, this morning. Now we're talking about the DMK's efforts to preserve, say, the culture or sort of portray that, especially at this significant point. But there is a contention that's continuing in Tamil Nadu ahead of the elections in terms of who is the champion of culture of Tamil Nadu. That question is still a point of contention between parties, sir.
No, I can't understand your question. Can you repeat it?
Yeah, I'm saying that if you're able to hear me, my question is that there is a point of contention still continuing, but the DMK is trying to sort of portray that you are doing enough for the culture, and you think that it is being done because you've come up with a lot of events as well lined up for the Chola dynasty and bringing up that culture as well in Tamil Nadu.
See, the problem with the Prime Minister and the BJP is that whenever there is an election, they rack up issue related to Tamil culture. Prime Minister will visit Tamil Nadu few months before the election, and once the election gets over, he completely disappears. We saw in the months running up to the Lok Sabha elections, he visited Tamil Nadu in those 3-4 months 8 to about 10 times. But if there is a flood, if there is a drought, he never visits Tamil Nadu, neither does he send funds to Tamil Nadu. On the contrary, if there are any such similar incidents happening in Hindi heartland such as Gujarat, then he immediately goes and visits. So he has to understand he is not the Prime Minister for people who have elected him, also Prime Minister for the people of this country. Right? I think that is something he doesn't understand. We've seen how Tamil as a language has been discredited by the union government. That starts from the funding that's been allocated for Tamil and other similar languages such as Malayalam, Telugu and Kannada. And another thing which he's coming for the event on Chola dynasty, welcome. But he has to understand one thing from the Cholas, right? That is how they maintain social harmony and religious harmony, how they envisaged a pluralistic society and that thrived 1000 years back in Tamil Nadu. That is something that he has to remember. And secondly and foremost, okay, you are coming for this, but what happened to Keeladi excavation? 2015-16, Amarnath, an archaeologist, had a 800 odd page report which says Tamil civilization was advanced in 3000 BC, which is about 3200 to 3500 years back. What was he done? Immediately shunted to Assam. Around 2018-19, funding for Keeladi was stopped by the union government. Then after a few years, then the state government had to fund and undertake that experiment, and then prove that through carbon dating and other advanced technology, the Tamil society is as old as 3000, 3500, and then we also have evidence that Iron Age could have started in the world from Tamil Nadu. But all this, what did the union government do? It did. And Amarnath has now been pressurized to change his report. Though he has not changed though he has refused to change the report, he's been shunted out from Delhi Archaeological Department to Greater Noida. These are all facts. Can facts lie? No. Even Kalaniar, right, from 2006 to 11,
Right.
and his chief minister from 2016 onwards, have been saying that the birthplace of Rajaraja Chola should also be built. This Kalaniar has given open statements on the Rajaraja's supposed samadhi, which, right, there's no structure there, and there has been a structure that has to be built.
Right.
So this is the point is we have to discern if the Prime Minister and the BJP is really interested in Tamil culture or are creating a pluralistic India, or is it just because of elections they are doing this? That is the clear
Right.
distinction
That
that we have
question,
to make.
I take your point. Let me, in fact, bring that question to Mr. Alimut, who's joining us, TN BJP State Secretary. Sir, so the DMK now saying that BJP is only interested in Tamil Nadu culture, all the Chola culture at this point, because of the upcoming elections, and it's a portrayal or theatrics of sorts is what they're saying. So what are your thoughts on this?
Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji spoke at one time among the students of Delhi. They said Tamil is the oldest language in the world. That is not at all election time. Once Modi ji said Tamil language is oldest than any other language in the world, we have to take the pride of that. Every Indian should feel the pride about the Tamil, because Tamil is from India. It is not election time. Actually, the problem is with the DMK. The DMK ideology is against Tamil. Dravida means Madlab, it's anti-Tamil. Their very ideology is anti-Tamil. Whenever Tamil king glorified, whenever Tamil history glorified, DMK people will get the headache, because they are anti-Tamil. Their ideology is anti-Tamil. Their forefather E.V. Ramasamy says that Tamil should be eradicated. Tamil letters should be eradicated. That is the very idea of DMK, because Dravida means it is against to Tamil pride. That my friend speaks about Keeladi. That first phase of Keeladi excavation funded by central government. Now also central government is very interested to reveal that report. They are asking some technical questions. It should be in that specific format. But DMK delayed the process, Keeladi process, for 5 years. That report has been finalized in the year 2020. 2021 they got elected. But for 4 years they purposefully delayed the process. Now they send the proposal without in the format. If you are a PhD student, if you give your PhD paper to your guide, that guide will ask it should be in the proper form. Why? Because that paper should be still stand in the viva. That purpose is that should be accepted all over the world. But they place some absurd politics on that. And as well as central government erected a very good institution in Tamil Nadu, in Chennai, for Classical Tamil Research Institute, which produce various beautiful research books on Tamil.
So let
Now,
me in
all
fact
over
bring
the
in,
world-
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we're at a loss of time, so I'm going to bring in Mr. Dhanidharan just to talk about the points or the charges that you've made, and then I'll bring in Nandita Krishnan as well for a final closing word. Mr. Dhanidharan, now one big charge that the BJP is now making is that DMK itself is anti-Tamil, is what they're saying. Your thoughts on that?
But the fact is, the only party that is anti-Hindu is the BJP, because what they stand for is complete antithesis to the concept of
Answer my
Hinduism.
question.
Madam,
Answer my
I never
question, brother.
interrupted when
Answer my
I
question.
spoke.
Your forefather
You can-
did not did Ayivara not said my
Right, Mr.
my
Alimuthu,
entire
I'm going to ask you to have to not interrupt Mr. Dhanidharan because
I never
we-
No, answer my
we're
question.
trying to have-
Ayivara,
Right.
did
Let's,
Ayivara
Mr.
say this or
Dhanidharan,
not?
please complete your point, and then we will head on to Nandita
Did
Krishnan as
E.V.
well to give us an
Ramasamy
idea
said that
of the
or not?
cultural aspects.
That's my
See,
question. E.V. Ramasamy said that or not?
So I can't answer for hallucinations and lies. BJP, the party is like
No,
only.
it is not hallucination. It's
Good. Will you shut up? Will you shut
Right,
up?
no,
I'm not
Did
going
I
to have
interrupt you?
this. I'm not,
Don't
okay, we're going to
escape.
take
Why do you
off
bring
both Selu
such
Dhanidharan
very
and
people
Ashwattham and
as-
Escape and
Alimuthu.
run. DMK
We're
spokesperson,
not going
don't
to have this
escape
sort of
and run.
argument on the channel. I'm going to bring in Nandita Krishnan there. So thank you, Nandita Krishnan, for waiting patiently. Of course, as you can see, sentiments are heated when it comes to cultural aspects in Tamil Nadu. But if you could take us through quickly the significance of especially the Chola dynasty and the role it plays in influencing today's politics, today's culture as well. Like Gangaikonda Cholapuram, the Prime Minister is going to visit. It's something that I'm from Tamil Nadu myself, and we've grown up listening to these things. We've grown up listening to these stories. That's something quite significant and deeply rooted in Tamil culture.
Cholas were probably the greatest of Tamil rulers, starting from Karikala Chola between 100 BC and 100 CE, built the Grand Anicut, which was a great dam. And then, of course, we had other Chola kings. Rajaraja, with great Ishwara temple. Rajendra was unique in that he is probably one of the first who went beyond Tamil Nadu, because at that time Tamil Nadu was restricted to, say, Andhra Pradesh, parts of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and of course Tamil Nadu. But he went beyond. He conquered the Pandya, Chera territories, conquered the Rashtrakutas, the Western Chalukyas, went to Maldives, Lakshadweep, defeated the rulers of Odisha, Bihar, and Bengal. And it is also said that from Chhattisgarh, he split his forces into two and sent one towards the Ganga in the north and the other to the northwest. And there is even an inscription which says that he sent to fight the Padmara. But most important is that he sent his people out on ships to conquer Malaysia. He's known as Gangaikonda Cholapuram. And when the Tamil merchants, being overtaxed in Srivijaya, modern India, again he sent his ships to conquer Srivijaya and give his merchants relief. He sent merchants up to China. So he was a great king. He's like Ashoka.
Thank you, ma'am.
I would say
for joining
he's
us
the equivalent
and
of Ashoka.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to cut you short because we're out of time.